Welcome back to New Day Northwest. The upcoming holidays mean the studios are releasing quite a few new movies, and some are Oscar contenders, while others are just fun for the holiday crowds, like my husband, who can't wait to see a movie called Violent Night. I kid you not. Here to share some of his favorite movies coming soon is movie insider Ian de Borja. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be back.
I think that we forget sometimes that this time of year is almost a rival to the summer blockbuster season, and you've got some great picks.
Yes. I love award season. Right about now, it's kicking off after everything premiered at the summer festivals and spring festivals. The first one is coming out November 23rd, which is The Fabelmans.
Okay.
Written and directed by Steven Spielberg. It's a semi-autobiographical pick about him as a kid falling in love with movies. I
was wondering about that when I had first seen the trailer for this. Have you seen it? What do you think?
I haven't seen it quite yet. This has been really limited to, it premiered at TIFF, the Toronto International Film Festival, but it's getting a lot of buzz. Paul Dano, Michelle Williams, Gabriel LaBelle, is playing the young Steven Spielberg, or quote-unquote Steven Spielberg, and then Julia Butters plays his sister, who had that really amazing role in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood with Quentin Tarantino. Yeah, so she was amazing in that.
I cannot wait to see this, because I think everyone who loves Spielberg will want to see what was behind the mind.
Yeah.
The Whale.
Yes, The Whale. So this is Darren Aronofsky. He's made movies like Black Swan, Mother, so pretty like off-kilter films, but this one is written and directed by him based off a play of the same name, starring Brendan Fraser, who plays a 600-pound man, and it's like about his relationship with his daughter, who is played by Sadie Sink, who had a really breakout role in Stranger Things this most recent season. She plays Max. This is kind of like the capstone to the Brendan Fraser like renaissance.
Yes.
Yeah, over the last couple of years, people have been realizing, Brendan Fraser, he had a really good career. He made a lot of really movies that, people who, grew up in the 90s really became attached to.
We love Brendan Fraser.
Yes, love Brendan Fraser. I'm a big fan of The Mummy.
I love The Mummy.
Great, underrated adventure movie. It's so
such an
good.
underrated adventure movie.
It's amazing.
We love you, Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, so he's been doing, I think there's a lot of buzz about him getting Best Actor nominations for this. So he's playing the press game really well, so I'm excited to see that one come out as well.
Oh, I hope so.
Yes.
I hope so. This one I can't believe. Talk about a blast from the past. Avatar: The Way of the Water.
Yes.
We've waited how many years?
Since 2009, so quite a bit of time. What was that? I can't.
So over a decade, 12 years.
Yeah, 12 years.
Like, we are entertainment people, not math people.
Exactly.
Folks.
Yeah. So I mean, James Cameron changed the movie game with like the digital effects of the original Avatar way back when, and this has been a long time coming for this. I know a lot of people are really excited for this. I think tickets just went on sale today, actually. So if you want to go try and catch tickets right now, these will probably sell out pretty quick for opening weekend.
Especially in IMAX.
Especially in IMAX, that's right. And this is the first of, I think, 4 more sequels that are all coming out in relative succession.
4 more?
Yeah, he's doing, I think, 4 or 5 more, like, to complete the saga of Avatar. So there's a lot coming out for this. A lot of buzz. Obviously, the graphics are probably going to be pretty unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see what this is going to be about. I've been trying to avoid trailers a little bit to not see too much, but I mean, look at this. I mean, it's going to be pretty amazing.
Well,
stuff.
That's the problem. If you watch I mean, it's not like I loved Avatar, but really, truly, the movie wasn't a very deep storyline, a lot like Star Wars. I mean, it was pretty much good versus evil.
Yeah.
So you want to wait to see it, and again, in IMAX would be incredible.
Yeah.
Babylon, what is this film?
Yeah, so Babylon is the new film from Damien Chazelle, who did Whiplash, La La Land, First Man as well. This is starring Margot Robbie, Brad Pitt, Danielle Carva, and it's a 3-hour epic movie.
Wow.
Yes, about Hollywood in the 1920s, 1930s, but with a little bit of like a darker twist to it. So a lot of films, about the golden age of Hollywood are kind of very like old-timey feeling, and this sort of feels like if it meant Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
So a little bit more chaotic. Again, 3 hours. It kind of challenges what people think of old Hollywood at the time. It's getting pretty split reviews.
Okay.
It's, some people think might be a little too extravagant for what it is, but something I really love about Damien Chazelle is that he just continues to make movies he wants to do.
He didn't do Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
He did not. That was Quentin Tarantino.
That was Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, but kind of similar, same vein, right?
Okay.
So Tarantino was a little later in film history time, but very same idea. Also Brad Pitt, of course, coming in again.
Okay, I might see this. Well, you know what? I'll do it. If I have 3 hours one night when the kids go to bed, I have till like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
All right. I want to dance with somebody.
Yeah. So
everyone's excited about this.
Right. So if you don't want to sit down for a really intense Oscar, really drama picture, I Want to Dance with Somebody might be the one for you. This is a biopic about the iconic and incredible Whitney Houston, starring Naomi Ackie. She had a small role in the Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker.
Yep.
And Stanley Tucci, who doesn't love Stanley Tucci?
Yeah.
And importantly, this is written and directed by the same team who did Bohemian Rhapsody, which of course won Rami Malek his Oscar for Best Actor. So I think if you like that movie, you want to see a good popcorn flick with some obviously iconic songs. This is definitely one to go check out.
I get the chills just seeing all the different outfits. I'm like, I know what she's gonna sing here.
Yeah. In the trailer, they show a bit of like one of her Super Bowl performances, and obviously one of the most iconic performances in history. So
yes. Amazing. All right, the final film we are talking about today, Glass Onion. This is the sequel to the surprise hit Knives Out. I loved Knives Out. And this is going to be so fun. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I was a big fan of Knives Out too. I'm a big fan of Rian Johnson. It was sort of his like comeback movie, quote unquote comeback movie from the kind of mixed reviews of The Last Jedi he did. He came out, he did his own whodunit. He's like, I'm going to do something I want to do. And it was great. So this is the sequel or spiritual sequel because it's the same main cast, so same Daniel Craig, but it's a different murder mystery.
I haven't seen Daniel so far, but here he is.
Right. Edward Norton, I mean, you can see Katie Holmes, Janelle Monáe, a huge cast of characters, Dave Bautista. Very, very excited about this one. So this one's actually going to be a streamer, which is going to be nice on Netflix.
Yes.
December 23rd, it's going to come out. So people who want to, maybe they don't have time, kids or they're at home with family, don't have time to go out to the theater. This is going to be a good one for people to watch. I'm really excited about this one.
Who doesn't love Ed Norton too?
Right. I mean,
I cannot wait for this one.
Yeah.
Ian, before I let you go, I just have to ask, do you have a favorite holiday movie? What is your all-time favorite holiday movie?
So I will say, I was not a fan of this growing up, but my wife completely converted me to It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
It's not only just a great Christmas movie, it's just a great movie. So that's my favorite. What's yours?
It's funny that you say that because I actually have thought about revisiting It's a Wonderful Life recently, but honestly, it's Scrooged.
Oh.
With Bill Murray.
Great. Come on.
It's a great film. Am I right?
Exactly. You can't.
Ian, thank you. I can't wait to go to the movies. I can taste the popcorn already.
Yeah, it's going to be a really good season. So.
All right. Well, are you ready for